Hey YouTube, it's Sandra. I'm back again with another YouTube video for this week. And I gotta be honest, I am perfectly exhausted. Like working full time and doing AM is super exhausting, and been up since 3, and I don't know how much more I can continue this. I have to do these gymnastic poses again, and I gotta do the blocking of my basic physicality. I did a rough blocking out, started it last week, but it was super rough. Like the poses weren't like all oomph there, and I still had to add some more poses. So I'll do work on that this weekend. I don't know how to do it. I had a really busy day at work today. I had a lot of dogs to tender, and yeah, I'm just trying to balance all this out right now. It's really like I was hanging out with my friends from the Discord yesterday. Like some people are, working part time or deciding to quit AM, like not quit AM, quit their job. So I don't know. So I finished the gymnastics poses for this week. I definitely want to try to keep things very loose. Because like one of the things that I've been doing, like instead of trying to do things that are anatomically correct, I want them to be more loose. I've been looking at how other people at AM have been doing their work, and I've been learning a lot from them, and just doing what they're doing, how to improve my own work. So yeah, so like what I was showing here was the dance poses are done. I watched my mentor's feedback. He gave me some good pointers about the blocking pass. I did a very rough blocking pass, and yeah, he was saying that my poses still need a lot of improvement, like especially how the weight shifts and how not. And one of the things that really got me was do I need to do more of a rough I did a rough blocking pass, and then like I added in the key poses, but then I realized, oh crap, there's not enough there. So I went back and I did a little comment section on mine and just added more to the planning. And even my mentor says, the planning, is still not that detailed enough, which I really like. The thing I want to do is I want to make sure my planning is more detailed, because I remember last time I overanalyzed my planning and it still turned out bad. And now it's like I kind of wanted to lay low, kind of do something more simplified. It was still not, so I'm just trying to find that like balance right now in between. And like, yeah, I do need more like, okay, what do I do here? What do I do not? Like I also learned that in one of the girls, she's an upper class. I was watching the mentor's feedback, and in it she had too many key poses, right? And then it became very like jittery, like there was this like very jittery movement when she was dancing. So I learned a lot from that feedback I was watching, and it was like, okay, do I need to put 2 more key poses? Because then I was lacking on with that rough blocking pass that I showed you guys. So right now I'm trying to like just figure out the happy medium of like, should I exaggerate this? Should I not exaggerate this? How do I push this forward? How do I not push forward? Otherwise it becomes, either I push it too forward. So it always gets me, but that's the thing. I'm still trying to figure that out, and yeah. Okay, so we had a big ass snowstorm this past week. Look at all this. It's kind of cold in here. Yeah. Just wanted to, go out for a walk here, and I would love to paint some beautiful snow here and just be like, whew, yeah, it's fucking good. Look at this. Okay, not being too random, but I think this is beautiful. Oh shit. Okay, I almost slipped here. But yep. Okay guys, I'm gonna try a swing now. I wonder if I can ever animate that. I don't even have snowshoes on. I totally forgot to leave them at work. But okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. Okay, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I think there's an entrance there. Okay, maybe for my next intermediate physicality shot or one of my shots, I want to do a, what's it called? A shot where I jump off a swing. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, there's no entrance to the park. God damn it, Sam. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, looks like I had to go in. I have to go where the footprints are. Just because I left my. This is what happens when you forget your snowshoes at work. Oh god. So right there, I got my. So right now I'm working on my blocking pass here. And one thing I also should have really done last week would have been figure out the extreme ups, adding more breakdown poses, something I touched upon earlier. So I'm doing kind of going back and forth, which is something I do not want to do for next term. I know what got me last time, so I finally was able to get this breakdown poses there. So figured out my extreme ups and downs, which will really help me in this blocking pass. And last night I had my had the dailies, not the dailies. I mean my Q&A. So over here I will have to try and counteract that a lot of times everyone advised me not to use the red ones, which is what are they called? The FK controllers. I'll be honest, I still mix those up, but I do know I need to make sure. But I've always been animating in IK, yes, IK. And everyone says to avoid FK, but I realized that I can't just like avoid that, and I've been avoiding that. But then my mentor is showing us how they all complement each other. So neglecting one or two parts of the controllers does make things look wonky or jittery. So I'm trying to approach implement a new or approach a new way of doing things to help my posing, especially using these yellow controls, which are the IK controls right here. So I don't want to use, so I want to avoid using those because that'll eventually turn things. Let me see how it looks. Usually he says not to use that because it'll not distort it, but you'll have to counteract that and figure out for the motions of the hips and everything. So that is something that that really got me last term, and I think this term I really want to polish this up and get really good. Hey, yeah, so I just completed week 5 of 12. Just got done with the assignment. Gotta say, it was hell. I don't know. I just kept reworking the blocking, and I believe I still have it in spline. Yeah, it's really very choppy here. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. I don't know, I got the weight there because I know I was struggling really hard with it was very floaty originally, but now I have the weight. I feel the weight there, so that's the good part. So, but we have to do the blocking pass. So fortunately, I have a week to do spline. But right now, we just have to go back and do you just have to make sure it's in blocking. Let me just fix it. Yeah, so hold on here. Step mode. Yeah, get back to steps, save this, and play blast. Actually, this week was hell for me. I don't know. I don't feel very confident with this shot right here. But this is what I have for the submission, and what happens, what happens. I mean, I got my gymnastics poses done. I definitely feel like those were better, but I wish I had more time to block this out. But I think, it's overall working. It's working, I guess. I got my camera angle. I mean, I didn't focus too much on exaggeration, but I know like I said, I had a floaty animation, but I fixed that because the timing was even, and I was originally going with keyframes where there was a lot of even spacing here. And actually, let me show you here. So I remember I would have missing keys, but right here when I did the ease outs, I could do some foot rolls to show that she's pushing off. So I was able to get through that, and I'm really very grateful I was able to figure that out. So this is it. This is what I have for this week's, or how this week went. Not really happy with the work I did. I'm not happy with how it turned out. This is what I have for the final submission, and that's it. All right, see you next week.